How's it going, you guys? It is Negan from Vikings, War of Clans, here in Kingdom 414, where I am raging a guerrilla warfare against the Swedes. So, today's video is about hyperfarming. What is hyperfarming? Some of you may ask, and this is specifically for brand new accounts. A lot of new players will never have heard of what hyperfarming is, and also, bigger players, but some that don't hyperfarm because again, it's usually a lack of knowledge. So, what hyperfarming is when you focus your farms to be one specific type of resource. And so what I have it set as is my food, because my food production is always bad because I have a bunch of troops. As you can see, I currently have 135 billion food, and I am not in the red. And there's a few reasons why I'm not in the red. One of them is troop upkeep. Another one is food production, and then resource production. And mainly it's when you click on your that's good to know. When you click on the boosts and you look at your resources, I have my food production boosted for food production, resource production, and troop upkeep. Troop upkeep is at minus 50%, and then 50% for resource, and then 100% for food production. So by doing this, I'm able to keep my food in the green and not in the red, since I have a lot of troops. As you can see, I have 1 billion troops, a mix of some killers, not very many. I'm working on that right now, but mainly my melee class. I have quite a few troops, so to be able to maintain that, you have to have a pretty decent hyper farm, but also you have to use the reducers, the reducer or the troop upkeep plus the production, and that helps me keep afloat and not lose those resources at a big accelerated rate. Now, for those of you that want to hyper farm to be able to take resources out, I'm going to show you this really quickly as an example. My enemy clan, they have hyper farms, and we're gonna take a quick look at them as long as they're not burning. Sweet. So let's just do this, because I don't want to get burned while I check this out. So we're gonna do a few scouts. Scout him, and scout him. And let's do one more. Which one? Let's look at that one. Alright, so I scouted 4 towns. Let's see what they look like. Alright, so if you see that, he has a lumber production of 16 million, food production of 19 million, stone at 12, and silver at 14, which means he has his resources kind of spread out. It's not specific to one type of resource. So it's okay, because then you get a mix of everything. But if you have a specific type, you can literally get about 100 million of one food type, and depending on how you have that account set up, you could have that every hour. And so you could potentially grab a lot of resources. Next guy, so 35 million food. I don't know when the last time this guy was hit, but 35 million food, it's not a lot, but it can go a long way, especially if you have several accounts like those. And then this guy has 31 million stone and 11 million silver. And then this guy's only 5 million. So it's not a lot, but when you start hitting towns, and when you start hitting several towns and they all have hyper farms, you can turn those millions into about 1 billion, depending on how big your kingdom is, how big your clan is, and all those things. So the smaller the clan you guys have, obviously the smaller amount of resources those hyper farms will hold. The bigger your clan is, obviously the more resources those hyper farms can produce and support you and your clanmates. So me as an example, because I'm doing food, let's change this out really quickly to, I don't really have a hyper farm setup, but you know what, maybe I'll make a quick hyper farm setup so that you guys know what it looks like. Let's change this to Baggy, because he is all about resources. And then I'm going to create a new Hyperfarm account, or a Hyperfarm setup, just so you guys know what it looks like in terms of slots. So let's save set. Hyperfarm, oh, I can't spell either. Hyperfarm. Wow. Farm. Food. Save. Reset. Yes. Alright. So this is how you would set up a hyper farm setup. So currently I've reset that. Let's go here. Let's go here. So I'm just going to do one. So food production. Let's produce the max for food. Stone. 1, 2. I don't know how many I need to just keep going. 3. Already don't need that. 4, 5. All right. Food production 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know this part is boring. I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can for you guys. Come on. Here, I'll put on some music while I do this for you guys. I'm all into house music because I am a DJ, so I gotta have my house music. Turn it down a bit because my daughter is sleeping. All right, this next thing I'm going to show you is important. This guy here. So if you get to this point, food consumption. This is huge. So I'm just going to show you where I'm at for. Thanks, my friend. So I'm just going to show you what my food consumption looks like right now. Food. Okay, so because I am consuming food, I'm making 35 million food an hour. My food consumption is at 0 because I've obviously I've used those extra boosts that I was talking about. But if I were to max this food consumption, oops, I'm in the wrong thing. So let's max this thing out. So food consumption I've brought down by quite a bit, and by doing so, let's look at, still at 35 million for food production. Well, that's garbage, but either way, that would bring down your food consumption. I'm obviously at 0 already, so that didn't really work the way I wanted it to for you guys, but you get the gist of things. Let's keep going with this. Resource yielding, food consumption, resource production. Let's max that out. Let's go to 10. Oh, am I done from here? Oh, got some more resource production. I guess you want your vault to be high. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. This is taking forever. Sorry, guys. 10. I have been playing for 4 years now. Food consumption. Okay, so I have maxed out everything I need for that. If I wanted to, I can probably add some more stuff on other things, like on my silver. Like I can max my silver out. Let's max my silver out. Let's just get rid of these things. Whatever, just all good. I don't know what this does. Food supply upgrades and increases your farm capacity. It's just my farm capacity. I don't really care about that. Okay, so let's see what my food production is at now. It's probably not a lot. It's at 36 million. So again, not a lot because of the consumption I'm currently doing. Yeah, my production's kind of high, but it's usually it's my consumption that's my problem. I also don't have the proper gear for this, so that's another thing that you guys need to look into, is having the right gear for hyper farming. If you are making a hyper farm account that is just there to support you when you hit it, then this is going to be important. If you're making a hyper farm for yourself, it's not really necessary, but it can help. So you would click on your forge, and let's make some stuff. I'm just gonna go into invaders, and let's see if I can find anything for food production. Where are you? Building speed, hero, building speed, resource learning. I don't see any. Okay, is it maybe in just standard? All right, so this one, food production, 360% more. Let's see if there's anything higher. 180. So you always want to look for the best, and then you got to work towards that, hitting those invaders to get those materials, or doing those tasks to do those videos as well. I'm trying to see, 168, 81. Yeah, so the best one was that first one that we saw, which is up here, I think. Food production, 360. Okay, so let's buy that. And they're all probably going to be in this stupid section. I don't think any of them is going to have anything for food. Melee range, total health, total attack, cavalry, melee learning. Food production, 156 for chainmail coat. It's not bad. Let's see if there's any better. Okay, let's take a look at standard equipment. So it was 156 for standard, or for that one under that one side. 156, 330. Do you guys see that? Okay, so this is way better. So let's get this. And then let's just stick to the standards. Food. Learning. Melee. Was there no food production on this one? 156. There's a lot of 210. This one's 210 right here. Come on. Dang, this is a long list. Again, I apologize. Food 210. Okay, so that 210 was pretty good. Let's see if there's any food production on this one. $165, $150. All right, better in the other one. So let's do that one really quickly. $210. Where is it? Let's put some music on. 210 food production. Create. My music isn't working properly. 84% food production. 72. Okay, these all suck. $150. This one's better. Oh, but I'm not gonna waste that. What's this one need? Oh, welcome back, Mr. Navigator. How's it going, my friend? Let's do this one. 150. Screw it. And then number 4. Okay, so now that I have this done, let's change this set out to the food production stuff. So I forget where that was. Nope, not Warrior's helmet. Destroyer, no. I have too many helmets. I don't know what's what. Okay, equip. Not Daredevil. Equip. Equip. Shoot, what did I get for this one? I forget. Oh, it's this one. Equip. And where's those cows? Oh, you know what? I already had some. Dang it. What a waste. Let's do that one. Sorry, guys. Already had a food production one for the cows. I'll get rid of those other ones. Okay. So now that I have my set for food production, let's take a look at this. Oops. Statistics. All right, so I'm now at 68 million food resources, which again, it's not crazy, but it's not bad either. Let's take a look at what we can do to increase food production. Is that maxed already? I guess you could max it to 150 if we wanted to. That would help. And then also max this out to 100 would probably help. And then if you do the true production to minus 75, it'd probably be a lot. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to sacrifice this for you guys so that you can see what it can be. Hopefully I can get it high and I'm not just running my mouth. So let's see. So let's go to 150. Let's go to 100 for a week. And let's go minus 75 for a week. And that should be good. Let's see. All right, I am now at 90 million an hour. So every hour, my town will produce 90 million food. Now, I'm already at max capacity. So because I'm at max capacity, I can't produce anymore. And I have it for that reason, because of all the resources I have. Like I have 135 billion resources in food. My vault is maxed. It's useless. Like I don't need to hyperfarm, because I myself buy my packs, and because I buy my packs, I get these resources from doing it this way. So so for me, there's no need to do that. I have someone telling me food production is better in standard and hero boost also. I already have those, I'm pretty sure. And then you got this guy. But then the other thing that you guys can do is you can add, these guys to help with food production. I'm pretty sure there's a food production one. Iron, troop, march, health, resource, yielding. Pretty sure there's a food production somewhere. Food production, see? So it gives you an extra 10%. It's not going to do a lot, but when you do it to all of these, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 120 extra percent in food production, if you do them to all of them, like if you add to baggies as well. So something to keep in mind. That is a way that you can increase this. And so I have these are my hyper farms, and I have them set to 32 because they get expensive to upgrade them in terms of how long it takes to build. So I haven't maxed them, but I have enough to be able to keep me in the red. But if I wanted to make this into a hyper farm town specifically, then this is something that I would do on my own. Now, for those of you that are starting off, or for those of you that want to create a hyperfarm account brand new, I'm gonna do this really quickly so that you guys can see what's going on. Let me pause this. You guys don't need to see what's going on. Let's go demo. I will unpause it as soon as it's over. Let's go. Boom. Should probably have done that earlier, but oh well. All right. So this is a brand new account. Literally just started level 1. It's in a brand new kingdom. I've joined a clan. A lot of these people have. I'm in a clan, and they don't. I'm here to help them essentially. Like there's a lot of new players. Anyways, so as you can see, I have a lot of empty locations. So if I want to do a hyper farm and be specific to one specific thing, then let's go hyper farm stone. So this is all you would do. You would first create your hyper farm by building the stone quarries. I'll probably run out of resources because, again, it's a brand new account, but that's okay. If you have a main account and you're doing this, obviously your main account can supply resources to the alt account to create resources, right? To be able to create these hyper farms. Since I'm in a brand new kingdom, I don't have that luxury, so I am just going off by what I currently have, which is nothing. Now, another thing that gets expensive in this game is silver. So if you want to make hyper farm with silver, that is another thing you could do as well. Don't want that. Someone wrote to me in Russian, but unfortunately I do not speak Russian, my friend. So there's no way for me to tell what you said. I can maybe go like this. Let's see what you say. What did you say? This is going to be inaccurate, most likely. Okay, let's have a good stream. I wish that you had good health and a lot of subscribers. Thank you, Monolith Preacher, for that. I'm going to reply to you in Russian, I believe. Let's go to my own video. Thank you for following me. I wish you good health as well. And I hope to get many subscribers as well. All right, what did he say? I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of Russian chatting now. I already read that. That's all me right there. Oh, I'll read your comment later, my friend. Anyways, going back to my game. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so this is my Hyperfarm here and how I can get this going. So obviously brand new account's not going to be very good. It's small, production on it is going to be tiny. 16 per hour, obviously, or sorry, not 16, 458 per hour. So as you can see, all the other ones are small because it's just one town, and then this one is 458 because it's just this one. Now, the moment you get rid of troops and there's no food consumption, you are literally just producing tons of resources every hour. So that is something to keep in mind when you do this. And then the other thing you could do if you wanted to is, you can make lots of manors. If you want some silver, manors is what you would do. So this is my video on hyperfarming. I hope it helps. I'm pretty sure, or actually there's one more thing you can go over, and it's your knowledge in economic. There's farming right there. That will help a lot. And then farming again, level 2. And then you got supplies to help with how much you can hold. So that is hyperfarming at its best. You got to have the right gear, the right knowledge, the right hero setup, and then you also got to have these towns. Now, if you have several of these type of towns, like if you have one town of stone, one of food, one of wood, and whatever, and all your clanmates do this as well, you guys can essentially have an army of towns with all these resources ready for the plunder. And so if this is something that you guys want to do, I definitely recommend that you do it. Now, if you are hyper farming your main account, what a lot of people will do is they will create an account that is an alternate account, but they will make it into a bank. So if it is a bank account, all the resources that are produced get sent to that bank account, and that bank account would be managed by someone who would then share those resources to the clan. So you would, kind of like the concept of a bank, you would submit and send resources out, and then you would then ask for resources back when you need it. So that is something that a lot of clans do. We did that for quite a while in the clan that I am currently in now, but it got to a point where I got so big where I'm just going to pause this again. I got so big that there's no need for me to do that because I was so big, right? There's literally no need for me to do that. I would have to ask for billions of resources, and that's kind of hard to do. You could buy packs and put those packs for that town, and a lot of people will do that. Is that that bank town will buy resources that have billions of resources, and it will contribute to the clan, because everything goes towards the clan. It's for the benefit of the clan. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and remember, I am doing a giveaway. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving $100 away in Canadian dollars to one lucky winner that will win $100, and you can use that on whatever you guys want. I think I've decided on how I will send this money out. I will probably do it via PayPal. It will be the easiest way of transferring money and sending to people versus e-transfer or versus any other type of currency. So anyways, I will catch you guys later. Take care. Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow and subscribe, and make sure to hit that ringer button down below so you are notified when I am back making a video. Thank you so much. Chat with you guys